No, definitely not. Found out on Monday when Horse called me, and still pinching myself. And great experience last night. To be amongst so many great players, and have my family down there with me was really special. So very happy.
What did it feel like sitting alongside the best of the best up there last night?
Yeah, I've had a bit of imposter syndrome. I feel looking around and being next to Bont, for example, it was unbelievable, and so many great players. So to be sitting there with them was a massive honour.
Your footy just keeps getting better and better. What is it that you're doing to get that good?
It's hard to put my finger on one thing. I think I've been working really hard for a number of years and probably getting a little bit of reward for it now, but also just getting backing of the coaches and the senior players has been really helpful. And I suppose confidence is a massive thing in footy as well, and been able to string a few good games together, which has helped, and just kind of riding the wave at the moment.
I know you're only young, but go back 10 years, do you think that could you ever have imagined that you would be All-Australian?
No, absolutely not. It's obviously something that, everyone strives for, that's for sure. So to look around in our locker room, for example, and see so many great names on the lockers and, blokes that have earned All-Australian blazers and, the likes of Millsy, Parks, Heens, Ramps that have all done it. To add my name to that list is something I'm extremely proud of and, very honoured.
What have the boys said to you?
Lots of congratulations and, a few jokes here and there, and I think I'm getting a bit of special treatment apparently and whatnot, but it's all been good, and obviously without my teammates none of this would be possible, so I'm just so grateful for the group that we have. And it doesn't I don't take for granted how special this group are and how important my teammates are to allowing me to play the way I do.
Do you want to share some of those jokes?
Bit of special treatment. What have the boys been saying, and what are they accusing you of?
I was a bit late to training today, getting back from Melbourne, and kind of taking the mickey out of me a bit there, and getting all Australian players, and I could rock up late to training and stuff like that. So it's all in good good spirits, and super thankful for all my teammates.
On a serious note with that, your reputation's been growing this year, and now all Australian. For your opposition, do you think that makes you a bit more of a marked man, and teams will put even more attention on you now?
I don't know. It's probably from team to team, and I know here that we're mostly focused about what we can control and playing the brand of footy we want, and I'm sure that's the same with all the other teams in the competition, and particularly the teams that are left playing in this season in finals. So I haven't really thought too much about that, and whatever comes my way. But we've got an amazing team, and if someone goes to me or someone goes to Chad, or we've seen blokes go to Lizard at stages this year, we find ways to deal with it. So it's all a welcome challenge.
Toby Green named captain, and Ewan as well. What does that say about the state of the game here in Sydney?
Yeah, it's obviously awesome for Toby, and I think he was very, very well deserving. He's been one of the best players in the comp for a number of years now, and get his third All-Australian blazer is unbelievable, and he's definitely someone I look up to. The way he can will his team over the line in games, and unfortunately over the past few years it's been against us a few times where he single-handedly won the Giants game. So I think it says that the footy in New South Wales is in a good place. Also had Taylor Walker make his first All-Australian too, who's a Broken Hill boy, so New South Wales as well. So I'd say footy in New South Wales is in a pretty good space.
Oh, sorry, if you already asked this question, I just saw Mickey O'Loughlin look down here and my mind went elsewhere. But where the team was a few months ago, did you think that you guys would be playing finals footy?
I think we always had the confidence that our best was good enough, but it was probably just doing that for a number of weeks in a row. And about 6 weeks ago, Horse sat the team down, and we kind of set out a path and step by step of what we needed to do to make the finals. And each week we just counted off another step and won six or seven games in a row. I think it was 6 games in a row, and made finals. So we definitely had the belief, and I think it probably showed in the past month of footy. So very pleased.
Was there something that clicked, that you've noticed that kicked you off on that run?
I think we were doing a lot right at the start of the year, and I think if people had a look at the stats, we've been leading the most amount of games at 3/4 time. It's probably just finishing off the games and playing 4 quarters, which is still our gap at the moment. I think it showed on the weekend against Melbourne. We were quite good for 3 quarters, but let ourselves down a bit. So probably just getting that right. But I think also continuity with who we had out in the park each week, and then just a lot of things started to click in terms of getting back to the system that we know works, and backing one another in week after week to play our role and our system in the team.
I think last year, even it's a young team, right? I think no one expected you to get to finals or the grand final last year. Do you think that experience last year will help you guys this year?
Yeah, definitely. It's something a lot of us can draw on and take the learnings from. But in saying that, it is a new season this year, and we've had a lot of challenges. But I suppose probably now looking back at the final series last year and looking forward to this year, it's going to be again different challenges. But we can definitely draw on those experiences.
There was a setback last week, but can you tell us about the confidence amongst the team that you have been on this ride?
Yeah, we definitely believe our best footy is good enough, and I think. Yeah, as I said before, the gap for us has just been doing it consistently for 4 quarters. I think when we're up and about and playing good footy, we're pretty hard to stop. But yeah, we just got to make sure we're doing that for consistency of 4 quarters every week.
Do you treat it as a bit of a clean slate now, thinking anything's possible come September?
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll, finals footy is obviously quite different to, regular season footy. Probably had a bit of a taste for it last week with Melbourne as, kind of a finals field game. But it is a fresh start for us and hopefully a big month of footy coming up.